It's Brian Banafitemi and Tim
Streaming is now live. Streaming NBA 2K26 and Ncaaw.
To see that, guys, and you know that opponents will start to figure them out a little bit. But for right now, it's fun to see those teams playing with a lot of confidence.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Covered by Vivians. To the middle. Now here is McBuckets. 6 on the shot clock. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Look at that move. A sheet stack.
Here's the three. It's hauled in by Court Queen.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't get your defender off her feet and drive right around her.
Here's Osborne. Here's Ball Queen. Bangs home the trifecta.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems.
Smart.
Pass to Osborne. Now Ball Queen. Boss. She's covered by Clark. To the inside. Ball Queen. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from.
Outside Vivians. Over Court Queen. Vivians misses.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Now about 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. McBuckets with it. He has 5. Here's the teardrop. Not this time. Her first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Pass to Osborne. Outside Vivians. Let's go with a 3. Cans it from downtown.
Well, that's an assertive 3 ball by Vivians. She really commits to her shot selection from beyond the arc.
And stolen by McBuckets. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Ball Queen. Down low. McBuckets with the bucket.
An example of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Clark outside. Pass to Lewis. Takes the 3 in the hoop for her 3rd make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Here's Osborne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Now here's Vivians. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Clark outside. Here's Lewis. And the 3 off target. Pass to Osborne. Boss. She's covered by Clark. Now Ball Queen. McBuckets up top. To the paint. Court Queen. Covered by Vivians. There's a screen by Clark. Kane. Off target from outside. Pass to McBuckets. Here's Osborne. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Victoria Vivians on the wing. Ball Queen. In the hoop for her 3rd make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
I love the ball movement from Vivians, knowing exactly when to pass it up.
Now Court Queen. Pass to Lewis. Launches a 3. Ball Queen with the rebound. Here's Osborne. She's covered by McBuckets. Victoria Vivians for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
She was 1 step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
And here's court queen. Pass to Lewis. Dimes. Clock at 6. To the left side wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Osborne. Boss. She's covered by Clark. Pass to ball queen. No good on the fadeaway.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
And here is Dimes. Here's Lewis. Count that as her 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
The pick by ball queen. That's good, and that's her 4th basket of the game. She's a strong 4 for 6.
I love her confidence. We've seen it right from the opening tip.
Now here is McBuckets. She's got 10. There's a screen by Clark. Pass to Lewis. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. And it's all knotted up.
Neither team can miss early on. I don't know how long they can keep this up.
Offensively, at least. Neither team's done jack on D yet.
That's fine with me.
Now here is McBuckets. Vivians. Pass to Osborne. Launches it. Here's Voss. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
One shot.
McBuckets with it. She's got 13. Pass to half court. Here's Lewis. With the floater. Good work defensively by Victoria Vivians. Now court queen. Guarded by half court. Back to Vivians. Lets the 3 fly. Unable to get that one to go.
Great rebound there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far. Let's see if they can change that.
Yeah, a little disparity there in the rebounding numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. We'll see if the
queen. Now half court. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Now here is McBuckets. Covered by Vivians, and it's Lewis missing. And here's court queen. Pass to Boss. Now here's court queen. And here's ball queen. She's guarded by court queen. Count the basket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, you just made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
6 to shoot. Now here is McBuckets. Defense is right there.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
And the basket by ball queen.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Now here's half court. Back to Clark. Court queen. Can they get it? Boss pulls it in. side, Vivians. For three. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up.
Really hard work being put in from the glass by them from the get-go.
Yeah, everyone's done a great job boxing out for them here, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Warren. Offensive rebound. Pass to Court Queen. Now Soul. For three. Misses that one. She's 0 for 1 from the floor. Queen up top. And here's half court. Pass to Lewis. Here's half court. This one for three. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. Now here's Court Queen. Duchess defending. From the arc. Drills it from outside.
One aspect of the play today that's been far superior is the passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Now here's Clark. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to half court. And it's Lewis missing. Duchess defending. And here's Soul. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
Not the tightest D right there. She'll punish you if she gets the chance. That three-point shot is her bread and butter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Now here's half court. She's covered closely. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Warren, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Teams will make substitutions. Here's half court. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. To end the run. Good on the triple.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well. And on, inside, outside, wherever, the shots are falling for her.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Inside. Dimes. That's good.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Here's Osborne. Pass to Court Queen. McBuckets.
What a play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Shooting 2.
And she knocks down the first one. And good on both. Here's Lewis. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Court Queen. Pass to half court. Shoots the three. The shot will not fall.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Now here's Dimes. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. And it's half court with the rebound. Pass to Dimes. Here's Court Queen. Now here's half court. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. If you're waiting for her to miss when she's that open, you're going to be waiting a very long time.
Here's Osborne. Out to the right wing. Here's McBuckets. And she makes good on the layup.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done. Good looking bounce pass to set up the basket.
Here's Osborne. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Good on the shot.
Shaky defense down low again. It's just been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like this inside.
Now here's Court Queen. Right wing. Fires from deep. And half court gets it to go.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Court Queen. McBuckets. Here's Ball Queen. Duchess defending. Ball Queen. That's in for her 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Now here's Duchess. Now here's Dimes. He's covered by McBuckets. Dimes, that's good.
Their offense is looking better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a bit, trying to close the gap.
Pass to Dimes. Now Ball Queen. Duchess defending. Here's Ball Queen. A rare miss for her. Now half court. Court Queen. She's guarded by Court Queen. The 3. Court Queen. That's good.
Getting going here in the second quarter. Her second three-pointer of the game.
Pass to Court Queen. There's a screen by Court Queen. Puts up the 3. That shot missing. Now here's Duchess. Defended by Ball Queen. Half court with it. 8 points for her. The tray. Count that as her 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
To the inside. Here's McBuckets. Soft touch off the glass.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Now here's half court. 11 points in the game. Makes the bucket. She's now got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 on the game.
Oh, she has really stepped it up this quarter. It looks like she's determined to get them out of this hole all by herself.
Ball Queen with the ball. Duchess defending. Here's Ball Queen. And she uses the glass on the layup.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
Now Duchess. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's half court. No good with the triple.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding, Tim.
They haven't allowed many second chances. It's been one and done for the most part, and that's helped them build this lead.
Pass to court Queen. Lewis. And here's half court. She's got 13. Here's Dimes. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time, and offensive glass getting it done. Here's Osborne. Ball Queen. Duchess defending. Ball Queen. Good from the moment it left her hand. That makes her 10 for 14.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Lewis. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go through the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Now here's Court Queen. Here's Ball Queen. That one wide left. Now here's half court. Pass to Lewis. Half court. Dimes a screen. Tries the spin move. Cans the shot with nobody near her.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Boss. Pass to Osborne. And here's Vivians. Shot clock at 6. He can't get that one.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Court Queen with it. She has 6. Plenty of space. It is good, and it is her 6th make against 11 attempts.
She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
Here's Osborne. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Ball Queen. Fades away. Can't hit that one. And a pretty tight contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. We're seeing a great performance by Ball Queen.
She was successful just about every time she drove the lane in the first half. She was on a mission.
It really was. You know, aggressive, attacking basketball at its very best is what we just saw. Just so fun to watch.
We love it.
Here's Osborne. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. On Monday, then on Wednesday.
What a great opportunity it is for this team to take a step forward. Some tough road games coming up, but that's the kind of stretch that can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their confidence.
Now Court Queen. Pass to Clark. It's stolen by Vivians. And they're on the break. Here's Osborne. Finished off the break.
Good work in the transition game.
That's why when it's there, it's always a good idea to attack early before the defense even has the chance to set up.
Absolutely. So much easier to score in transition.
Now here's Court Queen. Off target from three-point range.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Back to Vivians. From downtown, Dimes with the rebound. Pass to Court Queen. Now McBuckets. That 3 off the mark. Here's Osborne. And here's Ball Queen. Guarded by Dimes. And it's good. 2 points.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Now here's McBuckets. 13 points in this game. Here's Clark. Off on the layup.
They've yet to hit a slow start to the second half.
Here's Osborne. Boss. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Ball Queen. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And it's Court Queen missing.
0 for 4 to start the second half. They're getting restless out there.
McBuckets the screen. Down low. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And here's McBuckets. She's got 13. Pass to Court Queen. Trying to get back on track. That misses off the backboard.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Osborne. To the wing on the left. Pass to McBuckets. 4 on the shot clock. It doesn't go for her. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Clark outside. Now here is McBuckets. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Here's Osborne. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ball Queen. And she converts the layup.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Now here's McBuckets. 15 points in the game. And it's Court Queen missing.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
McBuckets the screen. Over to the wing. Fires from 14. And Clark pulls it down.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay.
Now here is McBuckets. The 3 ball doesn't go for her.
You can tell she thought that triple was good. Has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Now here's Dimes. 8 points for her. There's a screen by Clark. Here's Lewis. The shot, no good.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
Pass to Boss. Here's Osborne. To the left wing. Now here's Ball Queen. Not a lot of room. Misses the baby hook. And here's Court Queen. And the lead is down inside single digits.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Pass to Boss. Ball clean. Guarded by Dimes. Ball clean. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
Well, you got to like her shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Court Queen. Covered by Vivians. They get it back.
As a defender, you always have to get right up on whoever you're guarding. Because if you don't, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Boss with it. Pass to Vivians. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Now here is McBuckets. 15 points in the game. Now Dimes. 6 to shoot. Pass to half court. From about 10 feet out. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. Outside Vivians. Here's Osborne. Back to Vivians. Boss sets a screen. Three-pointer. Vivians misses.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Now half court. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Osborne. Outside Vivians. The 3 drains it from beyond the arc.
For that 3, her second of the half, she's equaled her total from before the break.
And here's half court. 17 points in the game. Pass to Lewis. The second chance effort. And that one's good. Lewis.
Terrific job to convert the putback. She stayed with that play from start to finish, and that's something you say about her a lot. Her ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Now here's Duchess. Pass to Lewis. 5 to shoot. A rebound by Osborne.
Offensively, she's hurting them more than she's helping them this quarter.
Vivians.
2 minutes remaining.
McBuckets.
2 minutes.
Guarded by Dimes. Now Sold. She's got 6. The shot. Vivians misses.
And she continues to search for her rhythm. It's eluded her so far.
Pass to Lewis. Takes the 3. Now here's half court. Defense right on her. Clock at 6. Now Dimes. There's the triple. A rebound by Osborne.
She certainly has not been at her best this quarter, to say the least.
Offline with the 3.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
Pass to half court. Lewis. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Osborne. Guarded by half court. McBuckets up top. From deep. The shot comes out. Now here's half court. Pass to Dimes. Lewis. And there's the 3-second violation.
He's not doing them any favors making those kind of errors.
Especially now with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
Just the worst time for it to happen.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And it's not rocket science at this point. Just stay with what you've been doing.
Pass to Ball Queen. The 10-footer. The shot off that time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 13. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And we welcome you back as we get going into the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Now here's half court. She's guarded by Court Queen. Half court. The three-pointer, no good.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the board.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Now here's Duchess. Clark, right side. Pass to Queen. And here's half court. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now Sold. From past the arc. The rebound by Lewis. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Clark. Now Duchess. Ball Queen with the rebound. Here's Court Queen. Sold. Here's Ball Queen. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. she's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Warren, she's guarded by Court Queen. Stolen by Clark. To the paint. And that one's good. Lewis.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Pass to Soul. Now here's Court Queen. And here's Ball Queen. Tries again. Misses the layup. She had her with that pump fake, but couldn't make her pay. Half court. She's guarded by Court Queen. Half court with it. Pass to Queen. The three is up. It's hauled in by Court Queen. To the middle. Here's Ball Queen. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Yeah, anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job.
Here's Clark. No good with the elbow jumper. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Warren. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Now here's Clark. Lewis. And the layup's good off the glass.
And just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Warren. She's guarded by Court Queen. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by half court. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Court Queen. And Soul pulls it down. Here's Court Queen. Warren. The three-pointer is on target.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Out to the wing. Here's Clark. Ball Queen with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Warren. And a miss there on the triple. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
To the inside. Here's Ball Queen. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball not only inside, but convert those opportunities.
No doubt what their offensive philosophy is today. Pound that ball inside.
I love it. You know, she's made up for a lack of size in the post with a lot of extra effort. She's done some serious work on the boards.
Warren. Off the mark there with the three.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Clark, right side. And she banks in the layup.
She's shaking off her cold shooting performance from the first half.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
And here's Soul. Ball Queen. Duchess defending. Now here's Clark. She's guarded closely. That one good for two. Now Court Queen. Pass to Soul. Court Queen. Here's Ball Queen. Jacks up a three. And Clark pulls it down.
Well, she had 1-3 in the first half, but so far in the second, she's come up empty.
Queen. Got a piece of it. Now Court Queen. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
She's shaking off that slow start and giving them a boost here in the second half.
Pass to half court. Fires from the wing. Can't get it to go. Shooting 47% on 7 for 15 attempts. Now ball queen. From outside the arc. And no good. Now here's half court. Fires for three. Clark, that one's good.
They can't.
Green, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Sol. Floats one. 2 points. That one goes in.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Now here's half court. Clark outside. And Sol pulls it down.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Here's Dimes. Collects the 2 points near the hoop.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Lewis. Dimes. Make buckets with it. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the 3.
Now here's ball queen. Here's Osborne. Pass to ball queen. Fades. Count it. Good. Here's Lewis. And here's court queen. Misses the 3. Here's Osborne. Pass to Boss. Here's ball queen. Guarded by Dimes. And here they come. Here's Lewis. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Here's Osborne. McBucket's the screen. To the paint. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of players.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Now here's Dimes. They set a pick. Inside. Hood. Pass to court queen. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Not going to go that time.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Now ball queen. Now here's McBuckets. She's covered by McBuckets. Victoria Vivians for 3. No good on that shot. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Clark. Down low. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Great communication between teammates there.
Here's Osborne. And so they get the victory here at home tonight. They won this game going away. They were better basketball team by far.
You got to commend this sort of dominance here at home and feeling great. Playing well nearly the whole game. And I could feel it. This building was pumped, guys.
And that'll wrap it up. Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. And we're about a quarter into the regular season, and I know you both have some clear championship favorites, but you're usually wrong, so I probably shouldn't listen to them.
Well, I have a couple of teams in mind, that's for sure. But it's always dangerous to make predictions this early into the season.
It's not like you. Usually you're making predictions about everything. I mean, there's still a lot of time, Brian and Blake. Things can change. There could be a blockbuster trade or a major injury that shifts the balance of power. So sorry, I'm not naming teams yet.
Now here's Court Queen. And it's Lewis missing.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown. Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Now here's Clark. Here's Lewis. Pass the dimes. Shot clock at 3. Court Queen, that's good.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Inside. Shot's good by Shorty.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Now here is McBuckets. Defense is right there. Pass to dimes. And here's Court Queen. That 3 off the mark. And here's Breezy. It's stolen by Ball Queen. Court Queen. Breezy covering. Pass to Lewis. Now Court Queen. McBuckets with it. The three-pointer, no good. Now here's Shorty. She's covered by McBuckets. Now here's Breezy. Here's Breezy. Shorty the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Duchess.
Drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller defender on her and took it straight to the bucket for the easy 2.
Pass to dimes. Down low. And here's Ball Queen. To the left side wing. Now here's dimes. No good with the triple.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Breezy gets the bucket.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just 1 miss on their first 5 shots.
Now Court Queen. Pass to Clark. Here's Lewis. They need this. The rebound by Shorty. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Duchess. She's covered by Clark.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Indiana, Lauren, number 51. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. And she's good on the second. 6-point game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Pass to Ball Queen. Now McBuckets. She's covered by Shorty. And it's Lewis missing.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
Now here's Breezy. She's guarded by Court Queen. Just 5 on the clock. Breezy gets the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Clark outside. Pass to Lewis. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Puts up a 3. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. Pass to Clark. Her first shot coming late. That doesn't go, and she's 0 for 1 from the field. Now Shorty. Breezy. Now here's Shorty. Count that one.
They've come into this game with a very aggressive approach. Pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
Yeah, it sure is working, Tim. And they're finding the open lanes to the hoop and just owning this game early on.
What a start.
Now here's Ball Queen. Pass to Clark. Out to the wing. Now here is McBuckets. No good on the 3.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Breezy with it. She's guarded by Court Queen. Offensive board. Shots good by Duchess.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots there.
No one covering.
Sometimes it just takes one, and it's about time. She got one to fall. Before that, 6 straight misses to start the game.
Here's Shorty. Pass to Breezy. Now Duchess. To the paint. Here's Breezy. Another shot, and she sinks the layup.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Pass to Lewis. Clark controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What terrific hustle. She's got a nose for those rebounds.
Wow, she is ferocious when that ball goes up.
And that's what they've got her out there for, making plays like that.
Pass to Shorty. Here's Duchess. She's covered by Clark. Here's Duchess. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Second chance points, a huge problem for them right now. They're getting steamrolled in there.
Nobody's boxing out. They're just spectating. And look, if you're the coaching staff, this is absolutely unacceptable.
Now here is McBuckets. To the wing, right side. Court Queen, that's good.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
And here's Shorty. Pass to Breezy. That ball is in the basket. He's now shot 6 and made 3.
Off to a strong start on the glass. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, you like their effort level here in the early going. And if you don't, oh well, because I like it. You know, they're just making things happen.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Shorty. That is her first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Fly knocks down the 3 ball. Harrington, guarded by half court. Pass to Duchess. There's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Bradford, he's guarded by Court Queen. Here's Duchess. Yes, once again. And she remains a perfect 6 attempts, 6 makes. Now here is McBuckets. Breezy covering. Pass to Lewis. To the middle. Hood. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Breezy. She's got 6. Duchess sets a screen. Over to the wing. Lets it go from the wing. She can't get that one to fall.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Offensive rebound. Pass to half court. And here's Court Queen. Second shot opportunity. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor. Now Bradford. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Harrington, guarded by half court. Pass to Breezy. Clock at 6. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Now here's half court. Goes up at the elbow. No go. That's miss number 2. She is 1 for 3. Pass to Duchess. A special move before the shot.
Look at that move. Is she special or what? I love watching her operate inside.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 7. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment.
I love the hustle they're showing here in the first.
It's showing up on the scoreboard, too. A lot of second chance points. And as you said, it's due to their hustle.
Right wing. Here's Bradford. Connects from three-point range. Here's half court. Clark outside. Releases. Drained for 2 points. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Bradford. And here's Westbrook. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Her first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Now here's half court. Now Queen. Half court. Pass to Queen. To the inside. Hood. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Clark. Misses the 3. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Bradford. From outside, off the mark.
That's a shot you want to take if you're looking for the 3. Defense totally off balance.
Here's Clark. Drills the three-pointer.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Bradford. From downtown. And it's half court with the rebound. Here's Clark. There's the triple. That's no good, and she's now missed 2 and made 2. Here's Westbrook. And Clark pulls it down. To the paint. Pass to half court. Out to the wing. Clark left side. Victor pocket. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. And off the glass. That one's good. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Queen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds.
Really, they're not pleased at all with the looks they've given up inside, and they want to talk to the team about tightening things up defensively.
Well, that's what's got to happen, and I'm sure the coaches will let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and that's a recipe for disaster.
Court Queen with it. She's got a three-pointer. The shot misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Usually the more physical, more aggressive team wins the game.
Pass to Shorty. 6 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. Trailing by 10. Now Court Queen. The layup missed.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Pass to Shorty. Now Bradford. Now Shorty. Duchess sets a screen. Gets it to go from downtown. They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
Out to the left wing. Kane misses the wing jumper.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
No good on the triple. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Dimes. And here's Court Queen. And yep, a couple of bounces and it falls.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Shorty. 7 points in the game. Shots good by Duchess.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Pass to Dimes. Now here's Court Queen. Just 4 to shoot. Buries it from three-point range.
She's picking up where she left off in the first quarter, from downtown at least.
Yep, count it.
She didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
Now here's half court. Pass to Court Queen. From deep. No good, and she's now missed as many as she's made, 5 of 10 from the field.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Inside, Duchess, and she drops in the layup off glass.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Dimes. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Ball Queen. Court Queen. Off target with the 3.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Now here's half court. Defense right on her. And here is Dimes. Court Queen up top from about 19 feet. He can't hit that time.
It's been a rough quarter for her with nothing going her way, but she seems determined, part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Now here's half court. Dimes up top. Tries to snap the cold streak, and the shot is good. Here's Shorty. She's got 7. Pass to Duchess. Shot clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch on the glass.
When they've gone to her, she's come through. Keep getting her touches.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Takes the 3. No go. That's miss number 2. She is 1 for 3. Here's Bradford. And she makes good on the layup.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
Now here's Court Queen. She's got 13. Good work there as it goes.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
Now Bradford. She's got 5. To the left wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Routine ball. Substitution on the court.
And if they're going to make a run, there's no time like the present.
Well, we certainly expected a better game than this. It really has not been a pretty picture.
Now here's Court Queen. She's got 15. Clock at 6. Pass to Lewis. The 19-foot shot. That misses off the backboard.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
Here's Court Queen. Pass to Lewis. And count it from 19 feet away.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Now here's Shorty. She's covered by McBuckets. Now Breezy. Breezy with the screen. Here's Breezy. Ball Queen with the rebound. McBuckets with it. She's got 5. To the wing on the left. Here's Ball Queen. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
Now here's Shorty. She has 7. Duchess. She's covered by Clark. Here's Duchess. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. And here's McBuckets. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. From deep. He got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for her. And we've reached halftime in this one. Up by 12. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. One player who's been getting it done is Duchess.
Quite simply, she's been terrific. This is just what they need from her.
And a double-double in just 1 half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Here's Shorty. Duchess sets a screen. Up top, Breezy. Looking to get it going. On Monday, then on Wednesday.
What a great opportunity it is for this team to take a step forward. Some tough road games coming up, but that's the kind of stretch that can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their confidence.
Now McBuckets. Pass to Court Queen. And here's McBuckets. It doesn't go for her.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
Here's Shorty. And the 3 off target. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Clark. Pass to Ball Queen. And there's the 3-second violation.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
And mistakes like that are going to make it very hard for them to get out of this hole.
And that's part of the reason why they're in this hole.
Breezy with it. Duchess sets a screen. Shorty, shot is off.
They've yet to hit. A slow start to the second half.
90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Ball Queen. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Breezy. He's guarded by Court Queen. Now here's Shorty. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Breezy.
He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
Now here is McBuckets. 5 points in the game. There's a screen by Clark. Court Queen. 6 to shoot. Back to Clark. Lets it fly. And off the front iron, and in it goes. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Duchess. To the right side. Now Shorty. And here's Duchess. She's covered by Clark. Here's Duchess. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
That's her MO. Sometimes she can score more points by herself than the rest of the team combined.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
They start the second half 1 for 4.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Count that one.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Here's Breezy. That's in for her 5th field goal of the game. Makes her 5 for 12 this far.
And look how well she let her in there with that pass.
Pass to Court Queen. Lewis. Shot blocked! Now here's Breezy. Now Duchess. She's covered by McBuckets. Here's Duchess. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Yeah, I think the coach is trying to take the wind out of their sails here. They're on the wrong end of a run and need to sort things out offensively and defensively.
Yeah, things were starting to spiral out of control on them a little bit, and a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Yeah, exactly, Brian.
Clark outside. Now here is McBuckets. She's covered by Shorty. And it's Lewis missing.
Clemson having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
Now here is McBuckets. She has 5.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Duchess with it. She's covered by Clark. Duchess, no good. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Now here is McBuckets. D right on her. 5 on the clock. And it's Court Queen missing. And they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
And here's Breezy. 10 points for her. Down low. Breezy gets the bucket.
They own the paint right now. 10 straight coming from the inside.
They are constantly finding lanes to the hoop, getting great looks in tight.
Now here's McBuckets. Shot to stop the run. Doesn't go that time.
Something has gone wrong with her this quarter. She's going to have to get it together.
Shorty. The rebound by Lewis.
You know, if the shot's not there for you, sometimes you just got to recognize it. Don't shoot.
Not quite sure what her mindset was there, but that was not a good shot.
And it's good for 2.
She struggled quite a bit this quarter, going just 1 for 6.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. There's a screen. Pass to Breezy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Tried to bank it in, but misses. Here's Dimes. Now McBuckets. The rebound by Breezy. To the paint. Off target at the rim. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Clark. Tries from 7. That one goes in.
And that's using the bounce pass to perfection.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Now here's Shorty, guarded by half court. Out to the right wing. The three-pointer off the mark. McBuckets with it. She's got 7. Now here's half court. And that one's good. Lewis.
A good look there, and she didn't waste it. Her second 3 of the game.
Now here's Breezy. She's covered by McBuckets. Pass to Shorty. Here's the pick to stop the drought. That shot off.
She's still looking for her first three-pointer of the second half after hitting just 1 three-pointer in the first half.
To the wing on the left. Now here's half court. She's guarded closely. Fadeaway. Shot's good by Clark.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one, guys.
And they've built a very nice lead.
No signs of slowing down, at least as far as I can tell.
And here's Breezy. She's got 10.
2 minutes.
Inside. Here's Breezy. Baked in off the glass.
That's where you like your shots to come from.
Here's Lewis. 10 points for her. Pass to half court. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Good, aggressive drive from her that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Timeout, timeout.
Calls timeout.
Guard it.
Right wing. Pass to Bradford. 6 on the shot clock. Harrington. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Court Queen. The layup off target. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Pass to Lewis. Half court. Clark outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Pass to Bradford. Duchess. For 3. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 15. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the 4th quarter. Welcome you back as we get going into the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Now here's half court. Not a lot of room. Pass to Court Queen. Half court. From 20 feet out. And she can't bank that one in. Here's Bradford. From the arc. No luck on that one. Here's Lewis. Now half court. Offline with the three. Duchess defending. And the three ball is good. Fourth quarter of basketball, we're about 1 minute into it. Pass to Court Queen. Back to Clark. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Fourth quarter now, we're just about a minute and a half in. Duchess sets a screen. To the middle. Makes it off the glass.
She has really pummeled these defenders today, no matter who has been on her.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
It's tipped. Lewis. Soft touch off the glass.
You're making things far too easy for her if you let her get the ball that deep in the post.
Agreed.
Ooh, no luck on that one.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense has taken a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Now Clark. Pass to half court. Now here's Duchess. And that one comes up a bit short.
She should save the fadeaway for when there's a defender on her.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 5 to shoot. Harrington. And the foul called on Duchess. That is her first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Half court with it. Now here's Court Queen. From the wing. Duchess grabs the miss. And here's Bradford. Here's Duchess. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
She's played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time she's turned it over so far.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Now here's Breezy. Tries to break her ice. And it's good on the lay-in.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Here's Lewis. To halt the run. It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Court Queen. Here's Ball Queen. And at last, they get one to fall.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Inside. Shot's good by Duchess.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here is McBuckets. Here's Clark. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. Here's Breezy. Pass to Shorty. The three ball sinks the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Clark. Shoots over Duchess. The rebound by Breezy. Pass to Shorty. From outside the arc. Here's Duchess. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort. Now Court Queen. Clark left side. Lewis. Ball Queen. Breezy covering. Clock at 6. To stop the run. She gets it in there.
If a defender is going to play off of her like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points on the board.
Shorty with it. Pass to Duchess. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Here's Lewis. Over to the wing. Now here's Court Queen. Off target from three-point range.
He hasn't had much success shooting the ball.
Pass to Shorty. Breezy. And here's Shorty. Duchess sets a screen. Here's Shorty. Off the mark there with the 3.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
Ball Queen. Breezy covering. Pass to Lewis. Launches a 3. Drops in the tray.
3.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
And here's Shorty. Here's Duchess. And she makes that one.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Now here is McBuckets. Clark outside. Pass to Dimes. Here's Lewis. Fires for 3. Duchess grabs the miss. Now Shorty. Breezy with it. Out to the wing. The 3. The shot, no good. Now here is McBuckets. Pass to Court Queen.
Indiana foul. Webster. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Dimes. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Court Queen. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Tries again. No good that time.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Here's Lewis. She's guarded by Court Queen.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team.
And here's McBuckets. Pass to Dimes. And here's Court Queen. Shot clock at 6. No coverage that time. Now Bradford. And she banks in the layup.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Court Queen. Tries it from the top of the key, and she drops that one in. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Now Bradford. And they call an illegal screen here.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Court Queen with it. Dimes up top. Pass to Court Queen. Lewis. No good. And so they get the victory here at home tonight. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. We saw the excellent defense, a potent offensive effort, and they were pretty much dominant.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone. It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. And don't forget this game tonight. It's one of 10 games for this team that's part of the Commissioner's Cup standings.
It also counts towards the regular season, so this contest really shows up in the standings twice. An interesting wrinkle to this one.
On Thursday, then on Saturday. Here's Lewis. Pass to Court Queen. There's a screen by Clark. The floater. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. Now Duchess. Here's Dodi Kish. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. They get it again. Musa. That one good for 2.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound. Effort.
Now here's Dimes. Now here's McBuckets. Inside.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so she makes both. Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far. Down low. Shot's good by Duchess.
It's so hard to contain her. I mean, she just gets it done however she has to do it.
McBuckets with it. Wing shot on the way. Comes out of the gate empty. Pass to Dodi Kish. To the inside. Lewis off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
3 of 4 from the floor to start, and that's a good sign.
Here's Dimes. Here's Lewis. No good from outside. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Out to the right wing. Pass to Dodi Kish. The three-pointer off the mark. Now McBuckets. Dimes. Duchess defending. And here is Dimes. Three-pointer. Clark. And the basket by Ball Queen.
That rebound and the follow, it shows you what she's all about. Ready, determined, and a soft touch to match.
Here's Dodi Kish. The 3-ball. And Clark pulls it down.
He had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Takes the 3. After 2 misses to start the game, she's on the board with that shot.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Pass to Dodi Kish. Now here's Duchess. It's good from the top of the key.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Now here's Court Queen. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lewis. Another miss for her. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Shot's good by Duchess.
Well, look, that's just simply a great move. She dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
9 feet out. Misses that one. She's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Duchess. And she lays it straight in.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Dimes. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. And here's McBuckets. Misses the 3.
Just not the quarter she would like to have when you talk about shooting the ball, but hopefully she can turn it around.
Now here's Duchess. Guarded by Dimes. Here's Duchess. And she gets it to go.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
They've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree.
Now here's McBuckets. Can they get it? The rebound by Lewis. A 7-point spread. Pass to Edwards. From down in the low post, it goes.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening frame.
If they match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here is McBuckets. To the paint, Clark. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Here's the teardrop. Dodie Kish. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Clark. Lewis. Goes up on the wing. That shot missing.
Wow, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone. For her team's sake, she should ease off the shots a little bit because nothing is dropping for her.
Pass to Clark. Court Queen. She's covered by Edwards. Here's Court Queen. Cans the shot from the wing. Here's Dodie Kish. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Duchess sets a screen. Lets it go from deep. And Clark pulls it down.
You know, you watch her, and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Now here's Duchess. 10 points for her. Lewis makes it off the glass.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
And here's McBuckets. To the middle. Here's Court Queen. That shot off.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Now here is McBuckets. She's got 5. Dimes. Now here's Court Queen. And the 3 off target.
They got that one, but early on, they're struggling to secure the boards.
But it's still early. I wouldn't read too much into it. Still plenty of game ahead.
Yeah, time to get that right.
Edwards with it. Defended by Ball Queen. Count the basket.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line. Tonight's game is part of the Commissioner's Cup. So, guys, what's the biggest motivation for these players in the Cup?
What about the final game grand prize money? Every player in the championship game, whether you win or you lose, gets a bonus. But the winning players are going to get a little bit more. So I would say that's great incentive for them.
And she can't get the first one. And she's good on the second. Ball queen with the ball. Pass to Brown. Out to the wing. And Clark pulls it down.
You know, she might be a little overconfident if she's taking shots like that.
I don't care how many shots she's hitting. She's never hitting that one.
Now here's court queen. Pass to Dimes. And a miss there on the triple.
They have a narrow edge here rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of role that's going to play moving forward.
Oh, it's such a tight game. Every play counts.
Here's court queen. They set the pick. There's the three. Brown grabs the board.
The way she's been going this quarter, they're going to need someone else to pick up the slack.
Stolen by Clark. A one-on-one situation. Banked in off the glass.
Great rise and dime. She changed gears in midair to make that sweet, sweet delivery.
Outside Charles. Pass to Brown. Here's ball queen. From outside, off the mark. Now here's court queen. The three-pointer, no good.
She's trying to get them back into it, but the results haven't been there.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball queen with the miss. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Lewis. 5 points in the game. The tray. Not going to go that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up.
A lot of shots in close from them early. Good sign.
It's a lot easier to get buckets inside, and they've done that through one.
Pass to ball queen. And there's a pick. To the left wing. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Over to the left wing. 4 on the shot clock. Shot from 16. Clark can't get it to go.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Now here's half court. He's covered closely. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
It's stolen by Queen. Clark outside, inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Pass to ball queen. For 3. And it's half court with the rebound. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. It's good.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Now here's Charles. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. And the call will be against Brown. That is their first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Dimes. Now here's half court. Defended by Ball Queen. From deep. And it's half court with the rebound. Here's Court Queen. Dimes. Half court. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Charles. Here's Ball Queen. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch. Pass to Dimes. And here's Court Queen. Now half court. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
After a ragged first quarter offensively, they're gaining steam here in the second.
And basketball, well, you know the deal. It's a game of runs, and their offense is on the upswing right now.
Let's see how long it lasts.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Edwards. Duchess. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Fires the three. No good there.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Here's Edwards. Off target from three-point range. Now here's half court. Duchess defending. Pass to half court. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Now here's Dimes. Here's half court. Misses the three, and she used the pump fake well there, but, couldn't capitalize. Now Edwards. Over Dimes. Top of the key jumper, no good. And here's half court. She has 7. Pass to Court Queen. Dimes. Hood. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Pass to court queen. Dimes. Here's half court. Duchess defending. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Half court shot is off. Now Duchess. Puts it up for 7, and it's good off the glass. And it's a tie ball game.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's court queen. And that one comes up a bit short. Edwards with it. Here's Dodikish. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Now Dimes. Here's half court. Duchess grabs the miss.
Worked herself into a good area close to the bucket. That's the look she wanted.
And terrific work on the offensive glass as she picks up 2.
Boy, not a lot of resistance inside, and they're taking advantage.
That aspect of this game, the play in the paint, has gone almost entirely their way.
Absolutely.
Half court shot is off. Outside Edwards. Dodikish. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Charles, shot's good.
Great communication between teammates there.
It's a 5-point game. Pass to Clark. Here's half court. Shot to end the cold run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
Here's Dodikish. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the paint. Here's Duchess. Count it. And she's now 8 of 9 from the field.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Now here's half court. She's got 9. It's stolen. To the inside. Watkins. She's still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10 shots. 90% is an A in my book and anyone's book. Here's half court. Pass to Dimes. And here's Clark. Down low. Down it goes. Her third basket. She's now 3 for 4.
And look how well she led her in there with that pass.
To the inside. Here's Duchess. And it's good. Fought through through the contact, hit the shot, and he'll go to the line.
At the line for the away
This
team.
contest is part of the Commissioner's Cup. The first 10 games against teams in your conference, 1 home and 1 away, count towards the Cup standings.
And the teams with the best records in each conference, the East and the West, they're going to face off in the midseason for a one-off final. Lots of prize money will be on the line, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Now here's Court Queen. Pass to Dimes. Lewis. Inside. Clark, that one's good.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
And the basket by Dodikish.
You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
Court Queen with it. Pass to Lewis. Let's go with a 3. A rebound by Lewis.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
Here's Dimes. Now McBuckets. And here's Court Queen. Clock at 4. No good with the triple.
She's gotten cold, and I'm not sure she's their best option offensively as they look to cut this deficit.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Now here's Dimes. From downtown. And that one's good. Lewis.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
To the middle. Here's Duchess. Missed inside.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Launches a 3. And it's Court Queen missing. Here's Dodikish. Pass to Duchess. And the shot is good.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Now here is McBuckets. Defense is right there. A rebound by Dodikish. And so that brings the first half to a close. Leading by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're measuring up the shot. One more time. A round of applause.
And the third quarter about to get underway here. One player who's been getting it done is Duchess.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys, and she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
Edwards with it. Puts up a 3. Here's the second effort. There's the block. Now here's McBuckets. She's guarded closely. Pass to Court Queen. On the money with the open jumper. Now Edwards. This one for 3. Doesn't go that time.
Not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And here's McBuckets. Off on the layup. Outside Edwards. Yep, that goes.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Here's Lewis. Drills the three-pointer.
Up for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Here's Duchess. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
I mean, she scored most of their points herself. Her offense is a big part.
Sometimes you're going to miss even the easiest of chances.
Musa laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Now here's Dimes. 16 feet out. That one bounces around and comes back out.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Pass to Court Queen. Now here's McBuckets. Now Clark. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Here's Dodikish. Pass to Lewis. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Now Court Queen. By Clark for 3. And it's Court Queen missing. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Clark. Launches it. Duchess grabs the miss. Here's Dodikish. Musa. And Clark pulls it down. Now here's Court Queen. To the paint. Buckets with the steal. Here's Edwards. And it's good. 2 points.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
McBuckets with it. 11 points in the game. Pass to Dimes. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Inside. Here's Duchess. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think.
Here's Dodikish. She's covered by McBuckets. Here's Duchess. And she banks in the layup.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Pass to Dimes. Now McBuckets. Now Court Queen. Dreams it from beyond the arc.
It took her a long time to get that first three-pointer. Can she get it going?
Big contest here in the Commissioner's Cup. Both of these teams considered elite.
And both have a solid chance of making the finals. It does not get any more serious than this.
To the left side wing. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Charles. Here's Duchess. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Lewis. To the right side. To Ball Queen. Here's half court. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Duchess. Defended by Ball Queen. And she makes that one.
She's really pummeled these defenders today, no matter who has been on her.
And here's half court. 9 points in the game. The baseline J. Duchess grabs the miss. To the inside. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
Here's half court. Pass to Lewis. The 3. No good on that shot.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
And down it goes. 2 points.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Now it appears an injury on the floor. And that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, and from the look of her face, she's in a lot of pain.
Clearly, and it looks like she's coming out of the game to get it checked out.
Now here's Duchess. She has 35. Ball queen with the miss. Pass to half court. And here is Nines. Big buckets with it. 11 points in the game. Now here's Duchess. Guarded by half court. Charles, good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside. That's 10 points in a row from the paint.
It's now become, here it comes, and see if you can stop it.
Now here's half court. She's got 9. Pass to Lewis. And it's been a while, but she finally gets one to go.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's ball queen. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the team has gotten it done in spite of her performance. She's still 0 for everything from the field.
Pass to half court. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Duchess with the steal. Now here's ball queen. Defense right on her. That 3 off the mark.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
Pass to Lewis. There's the triple. The shot comes out.
She's been ice cold from three-point range since halftime, and she continues to fire away. She's got to tone it down.
Now Brown. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Now ball queen. Off target with the 3. Duchess with the steal. To the wing, right side. And the basket by ball queen.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Such a pretty pass.
I don't have an exact number for you, but I can tell you we've seen it a lot. Okay, let's just say that. Strictly using assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
And it's Lewis missing. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. That one goes. Count it.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Here's Dimes. Drains the three-pointer.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. And here's half court. Pass to Lewis. Good on the triple.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now here's Charles. Here's ball queen. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Now here is Queen. Off the mark there with the 3. Now here is Goddess. Guarded by half court. Pass to Goddess. And here's Brown. Now ball queen. Just 5 to shoot. And she gets the bucket.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Now here's court queen. Pass to Lewis. Buries the long-range jumper.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Gaddis with the ball, guarded by half court. Kane. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them. Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Now here's ball queen. From past the arc. A rebound by Lewis.
Nothing's going down for her today.
And stolen by Charles. And that one good. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Queen. Buries it down low.
That's a precision shot. No room for error on the floater.
Here's Gaddis. Outside Charles. Misses the baby hook. Now here is Queen. D right on her. Pass to half court. A step back shot. A rebound by Charles.
That he should be thanking her for that miss.
Pings in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
The only way she was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Well, the most important part of the Commissioner's Cup, the fact that every team selects a charity that they're playing for.
Each great organization gets a donation. The winning team's charity gets an extra bonus. But really, most importantly, all the charities get some much-deserved recognition, publicity, and some love.
Both teams will make substitutions.
There you go, fans. That was your answer.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Pass to Lewis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's half court. Hits it from three-point range.
And she had one in the first as well. And look, we all know that she can be dangerous from downtown. So the defense can't forget about her.
Now here's Charles. Here's ball queen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
Now here's court queen. Pass to half court. Shot on the wing. Kept alive. Hood. Off target from outside. Up top, Duchess. Guarded by half court. Here's Brown. Yes, on the jump shot.
Got the D worried about her inside and kicked it out for the open jump shot. Nice pass.
Pass to Court Queen. Here's Clark from the wing and off the glass. That one's good.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Now here's Brown. Outside Charles. And here's Duchess. Off target with the jump hook. Court Queen with it. Shoots. Here's Clark. The rebound by Charles. Right wing. Here's Ball Queen. Leaps for it, but they'll get another chance. Down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
This defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint hasn't been up to par.
Now here's Duchess. And she converts the layup.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Now here's Ball Queen. Guarded by half court. Ball Queen with the miss. Now Court Queen. Hood. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Pass to Brown. Here's Ball Queen from the arc. And Clark pulls it down.
And she's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. And with time running out, I think it's time for her to try something else.
Now here's Duchess. And good that time.
Way to work the ball in close to the hoop.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Now here's Court Queen. Guarded by Charles. Just 4 to shoot. Here's half court. Cans the shot with nobody near her. And here's Ball Queen. Pass to Brown. Now here's Duchess. Offline with the 3. Here's Court Queen. Got a hand on it. Now here's Charles. Duchess with it. Pass to Brown. Outside Charles. Back to Brown. And here's Duchess. Stolen by half court. Now Court Queen. Guarded by Charles. Here's half court. No good from the wing.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
Ball Queen with the miss. Pass to half court. From outside the arc. A rebound by Charles.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Now here's Ball Queen. Now Brown. Duchess. She's guarded by Court Queen. And she's good on the 3 ball.
She can be forgotten in their offense sometimes, but the D, you got to keep an eye on her still. Really, they're not pleased at all with the looks they've given up inside, and they want to talk to the team about tightening things up defensively.
Well, that's what's got to happen, and I'm sure the coaches will let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and that's a recipe for disaster.
So both teams changing it up here. And here is Nines. Pass to Lewis. The rebound by Lewis.
Switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's Dodikish. Duchess, guarded by Dimes. Shot's good by Duchess.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Now here is McBuckets. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to get it going. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
First team foul.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here is Goddess. Outside Charles. Pass to Ball Queen. No good on the 3. McBuckets with it. Now Court Queen. Low block shot. The rebound by Charles. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Goddess. Outside Charles. Now Goddess. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Outside Charles. Now here's Ball Queen. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks. Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. And we're expecting some fireworks tonight, fellas. Both teams can score in bunches.
Well, I'm looking to see which team could dictate the pace here. To me, that's the key.
Yeah, if you can force your opponent to play your style of basketball, you're in good shape.
Here we go.
And here's Breezy. Outside, Herbert Harrigan. No good with the triple. Now Court Queen. Pass to Dimes. Court Queen. Here's Ball Queen. She's guarded by Herbert Harrigan. Ball Queen with the miss. Now here's Miles. Here's Breezy. Herbert Harrigan. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
2 seconds. Away team ball.
Court Queen with it. Pass to Lewis. Over Miles. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief to get those first points out of the way and up on the board.
Yeah, let's play some basketball.
Now here's Herbert Harrigan. Over Dimes. And Clark pulls it down. Now here is McBuckets. She's tightly guarded. Six to shoot. Shoots from the high post. A rebound by Breezy.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
From past the arc. Comes out of the gate empty.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Clark. Pass to Dimes. Lewis. Now Dimes. She's guarded by Herbert Harrigan. Here's Court Queen. And off there, she misses her first shot of the game. Outside Miles. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And that'll tie this game up.
It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
Pass to Dimes. Lewis. And here's Court Queen. There's a screen by Clark. Now McBuckets. Ncaaw with the rebound.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Outside, Herbert Harrigan. Miles. Puts up a 3. That one's a miss. Her third shot of the game. She's made 1 of them. Pass to Ball Queen. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Dimes, that's good.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Now Miles. With the shot. And Clark pulls it down.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
It's 2-on-1. Here's Breezy. Ncaaw can't get it to go.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Ball Queen with the miss. Pass to Breezy. Miles. And here's Breezy. Here's the three. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. And here's Ball Queen. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. Here's Court Queen. Now here's McBuckets. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Miles. Picked by Mrs. Incredible. Miles, no good.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now here's Ball Queen. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. Now here's Ball Queen. She's guarded closely. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Pass to Miles. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And here's McBuckets. Now Dimes. Releases. That's a miss. She's made one and missed one. Breezy with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Miles. To stop the drought. Dimes with the rebound.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Now here's Court Queen. Takes it out to Clark. 5 to shoot. And that one no good to start off the night for her. Pass to Miles. Breezy. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
And just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Down low. Out to Miles. Outside, Herbert Harrigan. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Here's Lewis. Pass to Clark. From inside. Here's Court Queen. And here's McBuckets. The second chance effort. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding the range. She is 1 for 5. Now here's Miles. And here's Ncaaw. Pass to Breezy. And there's a pick. Kiki Herbert Harrigan on the wing. The three is up. And a nice shot by Miles.
Gets another one, but that's only her second make in 7 attempts. Not very accurate so far. Let's see if she can heat up.
Here's Clark. Now Dimes. Here's Ball Queen. Pass to Lewis. That three off the mark.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Tries from 10. Attached short, but it's good. Off the front iron.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Ball Queen with the miss.
She's missed everything this quarter. Everything. Every shot she's taken has been a miss. I mean, it's just been hard to watch.
And she makes that one.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Now here is McBuckets. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now here's Breezy. Pass to miss is incredible. Outside Miles. Wide open. Ball Queen with the rebound.
And she continues to search for her rhythm. It's eluded her so far.
And here is Dimes. Now here's Court Queen. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Breezy with it. Pass to Ncaaw. Duchess. From the line. The shot, no good.
Another one hauled in, and they hold the slight edge in rebounding here early.
Yeah, scrapping for each and every rebound. They're not backing down.
Here's Lewis. Clock at 6. Hood. Off target from outside.
It can be so deflating to miss a wide open look like that.
Here's misses incredible. No good on the 3. And here's Duchess. They set a pick. Over to the left wing. Here's half court. Duchess grabs the miss.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish them there.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. They're up by 7. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment.
Not much room to operate on this one. A very tough D through 1.
You know, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
And there's the pick. Here's Lewis. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Duchess. Here's Breezy. Step back shot. Bickle with the rebound. Now here's Duchess. She's guarded by Herbert Harrigan. Now half court. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Here's Lewis. No good from outside. Got the defender off her feet with the pump fake, but just couldn't knock it down. Duchess with the steal. Pass to Bickle. Half court. Breezy covering. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Duchess. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Timeout.
Well, we're just a little bit into the season, but we're getting a good sense of who the standout teams are.
That could change, though. I mean, a lot can happen between now and the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the ups and downs are hard to predict. No question. Injuries, trades, there are no sure things this early in the season.
here's Mrs. Incredible. He's covered closely. Pass to Queen. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bickle. And the baseline jumper, no good. Now here's Duchess. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the goal. And here's Duchess. Breezy. Picked by Mrs. Incredible. Duchess gets a three-pointer to fall.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here is Queen. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Kiki Herbert Harrigan on the wing. Duchess defending. Now here's Duchess. Started closely, and that one good.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Pass to half court. The rebound by Breezy.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
Here's Ncaaw.
Every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Timeout. Timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Bickle. Pass to half court. To the paint. Ball Queen. That one drops for her.
Special delivery right there, fellas. Just a wonderful entry feed.
Miles with it. She has 7. And here's Ncaaw. Outside Miles. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer is on target.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D's just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
Pass to Lewis. Dimes. The three. Gets that one to drop. That's her third field goal in 8 attempts.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Here's Miles. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's incredibly poor defensive awareness. She's one player you don't want to give up any space to.
And the basket by Ball Queen.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
Pass to Breezy. Herbert Harrigan, guarded by Dimes. Shoots from 12. Her 4th shot, her 4th miss. Still looking for mojo tonight. Up top, half court. There's a screen. Plenty of space. And the bank shot is good. Now Miles. 12 points for her. Up top, misses incredible. Pass to Breezy. A rebound by Lewis. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Now here's Miles. Inside. Ncaaw with the bucket.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's half court. Pass to Lewis. Top of the key. That one is off.
Nobody was anywhere close to her. I can't believe she didn't bury it.
Miles up top. Guarded by half court. She gets it in there.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes a traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Lewis pings in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
The only way she was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Pass to Breezy. That ball is in the basket. He's now shot 6 and made 3.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out. Showing a lot of quickness right there. Tough to keep up with.
Outside Miles. Now here's Breezy. She's covered by McBuckets. Outside Herbert Harrigan. Breezy. Off target with the 3.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Here's half court. Pass to Dimes. Ball clean. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Miles.
Not her best performance scoring the ball thus far.
Outside, Herbert Harrigan. They get it back. And a nice shot by Miles.
Well, here in the second, they're showing some signs of life offensively.
Yeah, steadying themselves after a really tough first quarter. They're on the right track.
Now here's half court. Pass to Ball Queen. Now McBuckets. Breezy covering. McBuckets with it. Great open look there.
I like the way she's taking advantage of what the defense is giving her, and she's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
And here's Breezy. Out to Miles. Off target from three-point range. Pass to half court. There's a screen. To the inside. Here's Bickle. No good there off the double clutch.
Credit to D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
Now here's Breezy. She has 6. Count it.
That's what I call a captivating move right there. She absolutely